it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. I don't know what my hair is doing today. Excuse it. I am back for a Top 5 Wednesday. It's the only one I'm filming for February because the rest of the topics just did not interest me, but this one did. So I'm going to look at the description really quick just to read it to you. So this is the favorite non-written novels, books that are not written novels. So graphic novels, comics, manga, and audiobooks. So I'm going to talk about some books that are in alternative forms. Not alternative facts, alternative forms. Whole different story. Tangent. Bring it back, Julie. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let's talk about some of the physical books that I have in front of me, and then we're going to get into audiobooks because I've been loving them. But first up, I will mention a graphic novel. This is the Saga series. So I've read the first volume. I have also read the second volume. I have the third volume here, but I have not read this one yet. I'm looking forward to though, because the first two were amazing. I do have a review of these up on Goodreads, and I will be reviewing these in my wrap-up at the end of the month. But this was my first venture into graphic novels, and I ended up really liking them. At least these. So I am looking forward to getting into more of those. Number 2 is something that I started. I have not finished this because Behemoth. I did start Orange. This one is by Ichigo Takano, and this is story and art, both by the same person. So this is manga. Manga was a challenge for me at first, and I think it still might be. So you read it back to front and you read it left to right. So you read it this way, which is like the oddest thing for my brain to get used to, and I definitely struggled with it at first. Sometimes you've got pages like this where there's like little text bubbles, and it's not even just in a straight line, so you have to like kind of venture your way through, and like here there's like 3 in a cluster, so you have to like kind of figure out which one should be first and second and third, and it's a lot. It's a lot for my brain to take in, so for me as a reader to kind of like switch and read backwards and the wrong direction and kind of disjoin it is difficult, but I really do like I like the art style of this a lot. I'm holding it backwards because I'm sorry. I like the art style of this a lot. I like the premise of this a lot, and so far I do like the story. It's just a little bit difficult for me to kind of get my head around. But I think once I get a little further into it, that will become a little bit more second nature. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. So this is, again, my first introduction into manga. So it's all I have to go off of. But I think once you kind of get over that hurdle, it is pretty cool. I really like it. So that's number 2. 3, 4, and 5 are all audiobooks. And guys, if you know anything, you know that I have been loving, loving, loving audiobooks. I especially love audiobooks when there is A, a larger cast, B, just somebody so stupid talented at audiobooks. January Lavoie does Libba Bray's books. She did The Diviners and she did Lair of Dreams. They are huge books, which is intimidating in and of itself, but January's narration of these books is so over-the-top phenomenal. I absolutely loved them. I know that I will get the third book also in audio format because she's just so good. There's an entire cast of characters, all with different inflections and accents and tones and voices by one woman, and it is incredible. She does such a great job. If you were interested in The Diviners or Lair of Dreams, you have not read them yet, I highly suggest you try them in audio form. They are amazing. The second round of audiobooks that I really enjoyed was a series as well, and it was the Starbound trilogy by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. Now this one is narrated by more than one person. They were narrated by Callard Harris, Donabelle Mortel, and Lincoln Hope. They are phenomenal. So I do like having more than one voice for each character. So you've got a male voice, a female voice, and then this kind of omnipotent, like overseeing narrator that comes in every now and then. And for me, it was a great series, but also just really well narrated for the audiobooks. I really liked that series, so that definitely is my second go-to recommendation if you've not read that trilogy. The Starbound novel trilogy is really good. It's These Broken Stars, This Shattered World, and Their Fractured Light, I think. So Lady Midnight is the first book of the Dark Artifices series, and that one was narrated by Marina Bakarin, but there's a lot of different characters, some with ethnic accents, and all by the same voice actor, and she did a really phenomenal job of capturing each individual character and their own nuances, and I don't understand how that's done. I really legitimately am in awe of it. But that was another really, really great audiobook, and a very popular book, and another mammoth book. So if you don't want to take on the physical copy of a book that large, the audiobook of that was actually very good. I enjoyed it a lot, and I think that you can get a lot out of the audiobook. So I don't know if I'm going to finish the rest of the series in audiobook when it's released, but I do know that I really appreciated having that in audio format. So I think that that is well worth the listen. So those are my non-written recommendations. Those are the 3 audiobook series that I really think are phenomenal and really well done by different voice actors. And then a graphic novel, the Saga series, and a manga, Orange. So that has been my recommendations this week. I really can't wait to see what other people say, because I definitely want some more recommendations for audiobooks, manga, graphic novels, etc. So I'm planning on binge watching whoever tags up with this one, because I'm super interested in it. So this is my one and only Top 5 Wednesday for February. I'm hoping that March has some topics that I'm a little bit more drawn to, but I hope you've enjoyed this one. Let me know if you have any audiobooks, graphic novels, or manga that you think I should be looking into. I am more than happy to do that. So link those down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, give me a big old thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye guys.